Kitttl's new AI features takes your design game to the next level, introducing a feature that's both powerful and easy to use, the Similar Styles feature. They have also integrated 𝗗𝗟 and Flux 1.1 into their AI generation platform, which you can use in addition to the default AI image generation model of Kittl. In this video, I'll show you how you can use both models and the Similar Style feature to get the best results or images that you're looking for. So let's get started. So once you head to your Kittl's home screen, you will find all their tools at the top, and now they have changed their dashboard. To the left side, you can see there they have all the tools gathered together: the background remover, the image upscaler, the image generator, and all their tools. And they have now a dedicated tab for the templates and the projects. So let's press on a new project tab. For the sake of this tutorial, I'm going to choose one of their standard templates, the t-shirt template, and press on create. Now you can see also their new ruler grid. So the first, going quickly through Kittl's tabs, first one is the templates, then we have the text, the elements, the uploads, the images, the textures, and the Kittl AI. And this is what we are going to focus on. Press on the Kittl AI, and then you will see the image generator, sets generator, image restyler, and design generator. I'm going to use the image generator, and now we can see that we have the turbo and the advanced options or features, and we have also the image styles and the saved styles, which I will go through later. So the image styles and the clip art styles, they differ according to your choice of the turbo or the advanced feature. So for the turbo, we have these styles, and for the advanced, we have different styles. We still have clip art styles, but they are a little bit different than the ones that we have under the turbo feature. So, and also at the top, we have the option now to choose between the 𝗗𝗟 and the Flux 1.1 Pro, and these are under the advanced, while the turbo is the one that's using the Kittl default AI model. So the default turbo model. So let's test the turbo model first. I'm going to use the prompt "a monkey eating a banana," and I'm going to choose one of the clip art styles, the t-shirt graphic style, and press on generate or press enter, and this will generate my first image. And this is what I got, a nice image, but this is, to be honest, not what I was looking for. And here is the magic. You can see that the more in this style feature, Kittl suggests a couple of images that have similar prompts but in different styles. So if you like any of them, just press on any of these styles and the image will be placed directly to your artboard, and you can use the upper menu to save as image gen style. This will save the image to your saved styles, which you can use as a reference to create similar images. So now I'm using the same prompt while choosing this new image as a style, and now the result is very similar to the one we have used. And this is a very powerful feature now in Kittl. So as you can see, the reference image at the top and the generated images at the bottom, they are very close and very similar in terms of style. So let's now go to the advanced option, or the advanced image generator. While using the same prompt, I'm going to use the saved style, the same image as a style reference, and press on the generate button using the 𝗗𝗟 image generator model. And this time we got a totally different style, although we have used the image style as a reference. So again, we get a more in this style suggestions. But let's try the Flux 1.1 Pro and use the same image as a reference and press on the generate to see what we're going to get. Again, we get a totally different style, and that is why it's important to try all the three models inside Kittl, the Turbo and the two advanced models, if you're looking to get a specific style. As you can see, the results of all the styles are totally different. So again, I'm going back to the Turbo model, choosing the same image as a reference. I'll try to generate a new image, and again, I'm getting a very similar style of image. Let's try it one more time. Again, the result is very similar, very close to the one that we used as a reference. So this was the Turbo model and not the advanced. And again, if you use the top menu, you can add any image you want as a style reference. So now let's go to the advanced model and check the image styles that are available. If you switch to the Flux 1.1 Pro, the image styles are limited. But if you choose the Dell E3 model, the image styles are much more. You have the clip art styles, the vector styles, and the pattern styles, and also a couple of realistic image styles. So this is only available under the Dell E model. So let's delete all of our images and delete the prompt. And this time I'm going to use another prompt, a t-shirt design of an angry panda, and using the Dell E3 model, let's choose the mascot style and press on the generate image. And this time we got a nice style, but with a t-shirt as a background, a t-shirt mockup. And if we go to the more in this style feature and check the ones that we have, there are really a couple of nice styles that we can also use. So let's press on this one and let's use it as an image generation style reference, and this will save it to the saved styles. And with the same prompt selected, I'm going to choose the image as a style reference, but this time I'm going to delete a t-shirt design and only keep an angry panda, and press on the generate button while keeping the Dell E model. And as you can see, we get a very similar image to the one that we have chosen as a reference. So again, the similar style feature, or the more in this style option, suggests a couple of images, and if we place both images together in front of each other, you can see the similarity, very similar. Now let's go to the Flux 1.1 Pro, choose the same image as a reference, and see what we're going to get. And this time we get a totally different image than the one that we use as a reference. But if we go to the Turbo and choose the same image again as a reference and press the image generate button, we get a nice image in the same style. So that is why it's important to try all the three models whenever you're trying to generate an image, or whenever you are trying to search for a specific style. And it's actually, if you go to your uploads, you can see, you will find all the AI generated images that you have previously generated on the platform, all of them saved, and you can use anytime. So let's go now, press on the artwork tab from the bottom menu to create a new artboard. And if you choose any of Kittl's saved templates, it will be placed directly to a new artboard or to one of your selected artboards. So let's delete this second artboard and use this third artboard for the new template. And what I'm going to do now is to use this save template to create a new design. I like this Astro Adventure design. So what I'm going to do is to go to the layers panel, and I'm going to select artboard 3 and move it a little bit closer to my artboard that has the panda, and I'm going to delete. While selecting the panda, I'm going to remove the background and moving it to the other artboard, changing the layer position from the layers panel to have the panda below the adventurer text, while at the same time it's placed above the Astro text. And I'm going to change the main text to panda. Now we can either vectorize the image or upscale it to make it ready for printing. So I'm going to press on the vectorize button and change and select the colors to 10 colors and press on vectorize image. And this will keep or will convert the image to vector, and it will keep the details of the image if you decide to upscale it or to downscale it without losing details of the image. And now let's go to the elements tab and search for some elements to use in the background. You can go to the basic shapes and choose some of these elements to be placed on the artboard. I'm going to use this shape as my background element, and we can select all the 4 shapes and change the color from the right menu like so. That was a quick tutorial on how you can use the Kittl AI feature and a similar style feature to generate AI images. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the like button and subscribe for future tutorials. Thanks for watching.